Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chloe, I'm otherwise known as Lady Writes, and I'm thrilled that you're joining me for today's very exciting video. However, before we dive right in, please do make sure that you click that subscribe button, especially if you are a fan of beauty advent calendar unboxings. They're my kind of favourite thing to watch on YouTube at this time of year, and if you enjoy them, you'll love some of the videos I've got planned in the next month for you. Today's video is a super special one and something I've been very excited to bring you because in the midst of beauty advent calendar season, there's some that I get really excited about, some that are like the ones that just give you that warm feeling inside. And yes, as we are unboxing Marks & Spencer's 2019 beauty advent calendar, I have to admit that this is one of those ones. It is one of my favourites every year because I love Marks & Spencer and I think that their beauty department is really underrated actually. Like there's so many amazing brands you can get from Marks & Spencer's and most people don't even know that. Plus I love the fact that it's a relatively affordable advent calendar, and this year the return on beauty spend is absolutely crazy. So guys, let me give you your first little look. Here it is. And she's a beaut, isn't she? She is basically £300 worth of beauty goodness, and she can be yours for now. So it's kind of like a gift with purchase type thing when you buy the Marks & Spencer's advent calendar. So you have to spend £25 either in the beauty, fashion or homeware departments, and then you can get the calendar for £40. So effectively you've got to spend £65 to get it, but you're getting a whopping over £300 worth of beauty goodies inside, which I'm pretty sure you're going to struggle to find elsewhere. One thing I'm really loving about this advent calendar this year is the traditional colours. I love the design of Marks & Spencer's advent calendars. I always love how festive they look, and I really like some of the modern designs on the calendars this year, but I'm always going to be a traditional girl at heart, so these ones always make me feel a little bit festive no matter what time of year it is, i.e. now when I'm filming this in September. I will also remind you guys that this calendar is available in stores and online as of the 21st of October. So from the 21st of October, you can get your hands on it. So make sure that you put that date in your diary. I will link down below. So as soon as it goes available, get clicking that link and you'll be able to pick yours up. But do be fast because advent calendars are flying off the shelves this year, and the Marks & Spencer's one is a very popular one. I have a lot of friends who buy this one religiously every year because you can kind of, with that £25 minimum spend, you can buy like somebody's Christmas present with it and then get the advent calendar for yourself. So it's a pretty good buy if you ask me. Now, going back to last year's advent calendar, which was an absolute corker, and the year before quite impressed me as well, I have found that with the Marks & Spencer's calendars, they can sometimes be a little bit skincare heavy, which isn't a problem, but if you like your skincare, they're great calendars for you. There's sometimes a little bit of makeup in there and a few other bits. So I'm excited to see what they've done with the selection this year, if it is still kind of more targeted to the skincare lovers, which would be fab because there's so many of us who love our good skincare. You can have a great pamper with it. But I am really looking forward to seeing what is in this year's selection. So if you're ready, let's dive straight in. The inside of the calendar looks like this. This year we have the same as every other year's. There are the boxes. So when I say, oh, behind today's door or box, I do mean box. The problem is I'm like always getting stuck on that. I did last year, kept calling boxes doors, doors boxes, but you know what I mean. So let's just roll with it. Cutely, with the advent calendar this year, there's a lovely little star outline, and all of the boxes have a little saying or a little quote or something cute on the side to make it a little bit personal, which is cool. And this calendar is 25 days. Some are 24, some are 25. Love a little one on 25 so that you get something to open on Christmas Day. That's kind of cute, right? Plus, I also think it gives brands the opportunity to kind of blow your socks off with a final Christmas Day gift. So we're going in straight away with number one. It says Happy New Hair, so I guess we can consider that this would be a hair one. Okay, in here we've got the Aveda Damage Remedy Daily Hair Repair. Now this is one of those products that's really, really good if you have dry hair like mine. I've actually purchased this for my mum before because she has really brittle hair as well. We both over dye our hair, which is not a great thing, but at least we can admit it. This is a full-size 100ml, and this is just one of those products that's gonna tame your hair, rebuild the ends if they're really dry, and just help kind of get your hair back to a more healthy version. So that's a lovely first day of December, and you've got a nice little hair pamper treatment right there. Number 2 says Wide-Eyed Wonder. In here we have got some of the Ico Lash Alert Mascara. This is one of their little travel size. It's it's 4ml, and it comes with a great little built-in brush. It's a good everyday mascara. This formula is actually infused with caffeine. I've used it before, and it's supposed to really, really awaken like your eyes, make your lashes like really lift, like amplify them. And it is one of those really good and easy products to have in your handbag no matter where you're going, because you can always just top up your lashes. Number 3 says 'Tis the Season. Okay, in here we have got some of the Formula Absolute, which is Marks & Spencer's own skincare. And this is a targeted treatment for eyes and lips. It says it's total lip and eye, and it is a 15ml. So I think that is a really good size, because when you're, especially with eye creams, when you're adding eye cream under the eye and around it, you only need like a pea-sized amount on your ring finger and just like dab all around the area. So a size like this may look small, but actually you're going to get a lot of uses in it. And I really, really rate the Marks & Spencer's Formula Absolute range. They've got some really cracking products in there, so it will be exciting to see if this works. Number 4 says Restore the Balance. Oh, very exciting. In here we have got the Alpha H Balancing Cleanser with Damask Rose. It's a limited edition. I am a huge fan of the Alpha H skincare range. Their liquid gold, guys, it's amazing. If you've never tried it, you need to get your hands on it, because it's one of those cult products. It's got cult status for a reason. It's fabulous at kind of exfoliating the skin, clearing away all the dirt and debris, and allowing like the fresh layer of new skin to come out so you look better with continued use. It's a fab product. So the balancing cleanser should be really exciting to try. I love finding cleansers and things like that in advent calendars, because they're definitely a skincare product that I'm not scared to try no matter what the brand, because hopefully it's not going to upset my skin too much. It's, only a cleanser in that sense. So things like this are really versatile, and it's a really good size. It's a 30ml as well. Number 5 says Dream Skin. In here we have a boxed item, which is cool, a box in a box. And this is the Ren V Sense Revitalizing Night Cream. And I love the fact that on the front it says please recycle. Now, Ren Clean Skincare, if you didn't know, are doing a lot to become completely sustainable. I think by 2021, they are hoping to be completely sustainable as a brand, which I think is pretty impressive in this day and age. So from that sense, they've got, massive thumbs up from me. But I haven't actually tried this night cream. It says it's for all skin types, and it combats the first signs of aging, which I'm only 31, so this should be perfect for me to just kind of combat those lines around my eyes and on my forehead. And 30ml, I think that must be full size if it comes in a box, but yeah, really, really excited to try this one. Number 6 says Party Eye Perfection. In here we've got the Autograph Kohl eyeliner pencil. It's just a standard black eyeliner, which is quite nice. Obviously we've already had the mascara, and now we've got an eyeliner. Very good everyday versatile makeup staples you can just pop and keep in your handbag. Number 7 is this cute little box right here, and this one says Festive to Your Fingertips. In here we've got the Nails Ink Be Your Incredible Self. This is a beautiful kind of magenta-y type red with a lot of metallic-y glitter in there that's kind of perfectly matching my lip and my dress, which I quite like. This is a full size. It says it's the name of the shade is Weekend Millionaire, and I'm pretty down with that. If my nails can make me a weekend millionaire, that'd be cool. Number 8 is here in the star, and this one says the After Party Essential. This is another of the Formula Absolute products. It's the Ultimate Sleep Cream. It's 15ml, so that to me sounds like a sleeping mask that's going to hopefully rehydrate the skin. So if it's going to be good after like a night out or something like that, you'd hope that it would be hydrating, nourishing, just putting back all that lost moisture into your skin. So that one will be quite nice to try as well, and I love the fact that they have included some of their own brand products in here. It's always nice to see that. Moving on to number 9 now, guys. This one says Happy and Bright. Oh, very excited about this. Another hair one. We've got the Philip Kingsley Weightless Shampoo, Shampooing Volumisant. This is the bodybuilding shampoo. If you have fine or light hair, it's supposed to add volume from the root when you wash it, and I'm a big fan of this range. I love it. I've used it before, and I love that they've made it a little bit festive by putting some snowflakes on it, and this is a really good size. It's a 60ml. Now we're on number 10. This one says Flawlessly Festive. Okay, in here we've got the Nukes. This is the Cream Gel Multi-Correction Cream, which I've never heard of, and it says that it's normal to combination skin. I think this is the sort of cream that you use like on your face, throat, neck, décolleté area. It says it's like a cream boosting type product. I've never ever seen this before, and I don't think I've tried it, so I'm excited to see what it does. Is it a little bit pearly? Let's have a look. I can't really tell, but it's a 15ml, so I guess it's a nice product to try. Definitely a new one on me, so I quite like that. Number 11 is another one part of the star, and this one says bright and beautiful. Okay, and here we've got one of the Filorga, I never know if you're supposed to spell this or say it. It's the NSEF Reverse. It's the Supreme Multi-Correctional Cream. It's only a 7ml, so you're only going to get kind of 1, maybe 2 uses out of it. However, this range is really, really good. The eye cream in this range is one of the best eye creams I've used this year. I really liked it. So I have high hopes for how you guys are going to enjoy this. I will also say 7ml is small, but it will give you a couple of uses, and that's enough to know if you want to spend out on the full size. Because the full size are pricey, I think it's nice to try this sort of size before you decide if you want to buy it or not. And that is the nice thing about Marks & Spencer's calendar. You get the option to try loads of skincare, especially some really expensive products, in a smaller size, so you know before you go out and spend whether it's going to work for your skin or not. So that's exciting, and I think you guys will love it. Number 12 says pampered and party ready. Ooh, very exciting. And here we've got the Beautiful Butters Coconut. It's a moisturizing body butter for dry or very dry skin. Oh my gosh. And it smells lovely. I am a total coconut girl. I love anything that's scented with coconut or has coconut oil in, because it always makes me feel like really tropical. But coconut is really, really great for the skin as well as the hair. And this is a 50ml, so it's a full pot. Really excited about this. It smells divine. So this is the sort of product I take on holiday and when I go away for the weekend and stuff. Number 13 says Festively Fragrant. So I guess I'm pretty sure that means there's something smelly in here. Oh, very exciting. We've got some of the Shea and Blue travel size perfume. This is the White Peaches. Oh, it smells lovely. Really nice and fruity. If you like fruity scents, you're going to like this one. And Shea and Blue do some really, really lovely perfumes. They're like an artisan perfumier in London. This is the 10ml travel size, so it's a good size, and you can pop it in your handbag and keep it there. It smells lovely, so yeah, really, really excited about this. It's a very premium brand, so nice to find it in there. Number 14 is in the star. Oh, exciting. This is the Emma Hardy Purifying Pink Clay Detox Mask. I've used this before and I love it. Any type of clay mask in the winter is like my go-to, because I have really oily skin, and basically anything that helps me to absorb that oil and stop my skin getting worse, especially when the central heating comes on and stuff, it works to draw those impurities out. And I do really like the Emma Hardy products, and when I do rebuy them, I do usually get them from Marks & Spencer's actually, because it's one of the brands I like to shop for in there. This is a 20ml, and a little goes a long way with this product, so you'll get a good few uses out of this. It's a really nice like pampering mask, so when you open this in December, you can have a good old pamper night with it. But yep, this is a very nice skincare product. Number 15 now, this one says a gift for your hair. Okay, now in here we've got the Percy & Reed Perfectly Perfecting Wonder Balm. Now this I think was in last year's and maybe the years before, and that's where I've kind of tried it and really, really like this. It's one of the very few hair care products that actually has multiple purposes and uses, because in like skincare it's easy to find stuff that will do loads of different things, but hair care not so much. Like this will like smooth your hair, like tame the frizz. You can use it as an overnight sleep-in treatment. You can use it as an intensive shower like treatment. There's loads of things you can do with this. It literally is a wonder product. And this is a 75ml, so they've gone up the size from last year, which is fab. Really impressed with that. That is a full size, I'm assuming, at 75ml. It's definitely a massive size. So you'll get a lot of use from this. Like I would just run it through the bottoms of my curls now, and it would just take a little bit of frizz out and just kind of make them a little bit more sleek looking. So very, very good for like party season prep with your hair. Number 16 says oh so kissable. Okay, in here we've got the Marks & Spencer's Time Skin Iceland limited edition minty lip fix, which is a lip balm that says it has glacial water in it, which sounds quite cool. Oh, it's got a real minty nice smell. It's very mentholy, like the type of mint that you associate with Christmas, like peppermints and stuff. So that'll be really nice and like cooling on your lips like in the winter. And again, another great product that you can keep in your handbag and just take on the go with you. Number 17 now, guys, and this one says Feel Nourished. Okay, this is the Pure Natural Beauty Super Hydrate Day Cream. It's got SPF 15 in it, which is fab, because most people don't realise that they still need to be using SPF in the winter, because there are still harmful rays from the sun that can burn and cause damage to your skin. So a day cream should always have SPF in winter as well. This is a vegan friendly, it's got the leaping bunny on the back as well, so it's animal like cruelty free. 30ml size. It says it's lightweight and gives up to 12-hour hydration, so pretty much ticking every box there for a great everyday moisturizer or day cream. Just yeah, a pretty good all-round versatile skincare product. Number 18 says happiness for hands. Oh, excited to find this in here. This is some of the L'Occitane dry skin hand cream. This is one of my favorite hand creams ever, and it is L'Occitane's best-selling product ever. This is one of those products, I've got little ones of these in my handbags, in pretty much all of my handbags all over the house, and the full-size one in my bedside drawer, because it's one of the only hand creams I've ever tried, guys, that isn't greasy, it absorbs really quickly into the skin, and it's not sticky. So it's the sort of product I can use on my kids as well. And I love the fact that there's some L'Occitane in this calendar, one of my favourite like luxury skincare type brands for when I need a treat. Number 19 now, and it feels really heavy. It says Sweet Dreams. Okay, this is the Sleep Together Calming Spray by This Works. Now, I've tried the sleeping spray, the pillow spray from This Works, loved it. I think, again, this was in last year's calendar, but this is a 75ml, and I know that they've had the travel size, which is like 10 or maybe 20ml, I think, before. But this one is 75, so that's got to be full size, right? And it basically contains chamomile and lavender, so the two things I look for with anything that's supposed to relax me in the evenings. And apparently it just adds a sense of calm to like your household. So I think it's supposed to be used around like children and just in the house in general to help you prepare for a relaxed evening, which is very much the sort of thing I need, because like come like bath time, dinner time, 2 kids, like winding down the day, it can be stressful. So something like this should be a really, really nice thing to try as a family. Number 20 now, guys, and this one says Brush Up on Beauty. So I'm guessing this is a makeup brush. Yeah, it is, but it's an absolute corker of one. It's a dual-ended brush, and it's an eyeshadow brush. You've got a really fluffy end as well as a more stubbly end. So you'd want to use this one for your lid shade and this one for your crease and transition to blend. Now, when it comes to makeup brushes in advent calendars, obviously it's a makeup tool. I'm all for tools in advent calendars, but too many like fillery type items and I can get a bit disappointed. See some of last year's videos if you need an example of those. But I love the fact that there is one in this calendar, and just one, and the one that they've put in is such a great and everyday product. I mean, everyone will use an eye brush. So the fact that it's dual-ended, you've got 2 in 1 there. So I think that that's a really good way of including a tool without needing to put loads in. And that's one thing I love about the Marks & Spencer's calendar, is that they don't fill it with those filler products. 21 now in the star. This one says Mistletoe Ready. Oh, love this. This is one of the Stila liquid lipsticks. It is in the most beautiful shade of red, and it's called Beso Biso. Now, this is the travel size, so it's the one that you get in like their gift sets at Christmas, but it is the perfect Christmas red. Like, this is going to make you look like Mrs. Claus all the way. I will definitely be putting this on as soon as I finish this video, because I love a good red lip. Now, I don't sport it all the time, so this is the sort of size that you'll get like a good amount of use from, especially in the festive season. And I love the fact that there is such a lovely lipstick in here. Love seeing a little bit more makeup as well. 22 says Ready to Party. Okay, this is some of the Autograph Luminosity Radiant Skin Primer. This is a 15ml. I think a primer, especially this sort of primer, is a great one for December, because you've got all your Christmas parties, you've got New Year, Christmas Day, when you like to like glam up and stuff, or I certainly do. But this is one of those primers that's going to add a little natural glow and radiance to your look. It's great before you put your foundation on, because it will just give you a little bit of dimension, a healthy like natural glow, and it's just the perfect flawless cover that you would want if you're going out on a night out for your Christmas party or something like that. So this is that sort of product you might not buy in full size for yourself every year at that sort of time, but it's great that you get one to try. Number 23 says The Gift of Glow. Okay, in here we've got the Murad AHA Exfoliating Cleanser. Now, Murad are one of those skincare brands where they do very specific target skincare, and it's very high performance. It's a very premium skincare brand, so I'm excited that I found some of this in here. I didn't even know you could get Murad in Marks & Spencer, so that's pretty cool in itself. This is a 30ml, and an AHA or a BHA type exfoliating cleanser will take all of that dirt, makeup, build up, everything off the top layer of your skin, and then cleanse beneath it as it kind of brings up that newer like the top level of skin. So you should feel really refreshed after you've used it, and this is one of those products that's going to give you a really deep clean when you're taking your makeup off at the end of the day. So I love the fact that this is in here, and I'm really surprised to find this brand, but excited by it too. Now we're on the Christmas Eve box. let's have a look at what we get for Christmas Eve. It says highlight of the season. Okay, so in here we've got the Pure Skin Perfecting Powder. It's an afterglow highlight, and it's the most perfect shade of like champagne-y gold goodness. Very versatile. This sort of product will be perfect for like your Christmas party and like popping across your cheekbones and maybe even on your eyelids as an eyeshadow as well. These are the sorts of things I like to find in my advent calendars, so I'm happy that this is in here, and it's quite a good size too. And now we're on the big one. We're on Christmas Day. It is obviously the biggest one in the calendar, and I'm very excited to see what's inside. Okay, so we've got a full 30ml size of the Pry Ageless Throat and Décolleté Night Cream with a super sparkly lid. I love that. It's so pretty. This is the sort of product that you'd apply to your neck, your décolleté area if you're noticing loss of elasticity in the skin there. So it's one of those things that you can just kind of use to tighten the skin, firm it a little bit more. And as well as this, you also get a 20% off your beauty favorites voucher in the box. So if you try anything in the calendar and you absolutely love it and you want to buy the full size, you've got a nice 20% off voucher to treat yourself without it costing as much money. So I think that is a lovely gift to open on Christmas morning. So guys, there we have it. That is the Marks & Spencer's 2019 Beauty Advent Calendar. Ooh, it was a good one. I was really impressed. It's exactly as I expected it to be. Still quite a lot of skincare in there, but there were some really nice makeup picks too. The Stila lipstick was probably my favourite makeup pick in there, but we also had mascara, eyeliner, some highlighter in there. So it was nice to find a little bit of makeup in there. Plus there were 3 or there maybe 4 hair care products, the nail varnish, lots of skincare. So I feel like it's a really good balanced skincare, slightly focused calendar. But if you're an everyday beauty fan, if you like makeup, if you like beauty skincare, then this is a great mix of products for you to try with some new and exciting brands too. Now, considering this baby is only really going to cost you £40 if you spend $25 in store and you get that massive lot of goodies, I would say this is well worth the spend. It is always one of the kind of the most justifiable calendars to me because of how much you get back in value, but it doesn't cost what some of the other calendars cost, which like some of them this year, guys, are costing upwards of £200, which is crazy money. So when I get to those videos later in the year, it's going to be interesting to see how the spend is justified with those, because that is a lot of money for an advent calendar. Something like this gives you an amazing array of products. They're all great sizes. There was only one in there, which was the Filorga cream that I thought was on the small side. Everything else I was really impressed with size-wise. So it does have that really great mix that I'm excited about, and I think that you guys will absolutely love this one. So my overall thoughts would be Marks & Spencer's have absolutely nailed it. If you're a skincare lover, you're going to adore this. It would definitely be the one I'd recommend for you. Or if you're kind of just wanting a good all-rounder of nice everyday products to focus on and you want a little bit of pamper during the December days. Guys, what did you think? What were the takeaway products in this calendar, and is it the one for you this year? Will you be picking it up, and what are your thoughts overall on this year's Marks & Spencer's Beauty Advent Calendar? Please leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. I do hope you guys are loving it as much as I am, because it is really exciting. I love doing these videos. I'm like a kid at Christmas, if you can't tell. Anyway, I will stop jibber jabbering. You've seen what you wanted to see, which is all the goodies inside. So for now, all I'll do is say please do click that subscribe button if you've enjoyed watching today's video, especially if you like these advent calendar unboxings, because there's a lot more to come and some very exciting brands too. Also head over to Instagram and give me a follow over there. You'll see all the behind the scenes stuff that goes on, which is pretty crazy at times, but it would be lovely if you join me over there too. So now that all that is done, I'm going to go and dig into some of my new beauty goodies from this calendar, and I hope you've enjoyed watching. Look forward to seeing you very soon, but for now I'll say goodbye.